Hello, friends and colleagues and members of the Psych Congress family. I'm sending you this message from Austin, Texas, where I am out on a beautiful walk. It's an unusually lovely day here in Austin, Texas. I hope you're well. As I've been on this long walk, I've been reflecting on my patients, and I was thinking about the many ADHD patients and their family members I take care of, and I've been thinking about their plight. These have been difficult times for you and I, to be sure, but undeniably, they've been far more difficult for them. So I thought I would put together a short list of my top 5 best case practices in taking care of such patients, and I would love to share them with you. So here we go. My first top best case practice is for all of us to appreciate how difficult this has been for our patients with ADHD, and for that matter, for their families too. We should bring our A game to the table. Our patients' lives have been stressed beyond imagination. And as you can think of it, ADHD just increases the level of complexity considerably in this whole situation. So the first best case practice for us might be, let's all bring our A game to the table during these difficult times as we take care of such patients. Best case practice number 2, extra watchfulness over the care of our patients with ADHD. As I said before, these are complex times, and I do think our patients with ADHD require us to be extra vigilant about side effect management with them and also adherence. In the best of times, this is challenging, but now with schedules thrown into complete disarray and social schedules as stretched as they are, adherence may be a particularly complex issue. We should proactively talk to our patients and their families about such issues, and also side effects. Side effects may be a real problem for our patients, and this is a good time to be aware of that fact and to address it proactively. And here's my third suggestion. Let's not forget that ADHD is a 24 hours a day disorder. It doesn't take a break. That's how it is. That's how it's always been. This creates huge complexity for our patients with ADHD and their family members. But in these rather difficult times, that has been exaggerated. It has been magnified. Schedules have been shattered. People are working, doing schoolwork, doing office work, whatever the case may be, throughout the day. This then creates a lot of difficulties for them. So as a clinician, I think it is rather important I remind myself that ADHD is still a 24 hours a day disorder, and I should endeavor to find the best non-pharmacological and pharmacological interventions to address that 24 hours a day need. Number 4, let's not forget the needs of our complex ADHD children, adolescents, and adults. By complex, I mean, you know what I mean, ADHD plus. These are individuals who not just have ADHD, but may also have comorbid difficulties with anxiety or depression, or one of the multiple other challenges such patients often have. ADHD is difficult to live with anyways, but such complex presentations do create complex difficulties in recognition and management, and of course treatment. These rather complex pandemic times have made the cause of such patients even more challenging, and that's why I, as a clinician, really need to step in, really need to bring my A game to address the needs of these complex ADHD patients. And now for my 5th and final recommendation. And I brought you to one of my favorite trees in all of Austin. It's a beautiful mimosa tree that is flowering at the moment. And the 5th suggestion I have is, let's think of and remind our patients and their families about the importance of exercise, sleep hygiene that's optimized, and of course, optimized nutrition. The care of someone with ADHD is not just about medications, it's also about lifestyle modifications. All three of these issues have been demonstrated to have some help in addressing the needs of our ADHD patients and often the comorbidities that exist with them. So, best practice scenario is offer good care pharmacologically, diagnostically, but also think about these three important issues of exercise, which I'm about to do more of, optimized sleep hygiene, as well as optimized nutrition. Well, thank you for joining me on this walk. And I really appreciate the opportunity to share with you some of my thoughts regarding our patients with ADHD and their family members and how best to take care of them in such difficult times. Okay, thanks again, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.